Sup guys, it's the Scarlight Squad again with yours truly, Joel's, and
The Raging Snail.
And we've got an interesting discussion topic. This past Sunday, Invasion of Vengeance came out.
Well, the sneak peek.
The sneak peek came out, and this week it's coming out basically to the public. And so what we want to talk about is how it will affect, this playset that is, will affect the meta and the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Community.
Yep.
Now, what we're going to discuss is we're going to mainly talk about, first, the two TCG exclusive archetypes, so Subterrors and Spirals, and also the three money cards. So Dimensional Barrier, Totally Awesome, and Starving Venom Dragon. Those are what we're going to talk about. So to kick us off, Raging Snail, let's hear about the Spiral support.
Alright, well, yeah, we're going to cover the two TCG exclusive archetypes briefly, and then we'll go into the money cards, if you don't mind doing that.
I don't mind.
Yeah, so Spirals got some decent support in Invasion of Vengeance. I really wish they got more. They got a Fearless Spell, which is nice. Their Continuous Spell, I believe, is the best thing. I don't like their Charming Resort Staff, despite how awesome it looks. Master Plan's not too bad. I love
Master
the way...
Plan is a 6.
I mean, it's a 7.
It's a 7.
Yeah. I mean, you can actually play it with Dark Condition because it's a level 7 spellcaster.
It's still stupid.
Well, I mean, I love the hairdo. And now we see why it's called Spiral. But
Yeah.
overall, the theme of Spirals are okay right now. They're not top tier. They probably will be. I guess you could call them the UAs or Kaijus of this era. That's really bad. That's all much I have to say. Their support is good. It's just not top tier. So.
Moving on to Subterrors, the way I see it, they're tier 2 at most.
Yeah.
They got some really good support. They got a trap card that protects them while they're face down, which is their main vulnerability because it protects them from card effects.
Yeah, I honestly think that trap card should have been a higher rating. That trap card's really good.
That trap card is really good because of that main effect of protecting them, since their main weakness is if they're destroyed by card effect, you don't get their flips.
Yeah.
So that's really good. And it gave them 2 new behemoths, and they go off each other. One of them flips all monsters your opponent controls face down, and the other one destroys all set cards your opponent controls compared to the number of face-up Subterrors you control. And then the last card they got was basically a monster that just, when it leaves the field, whether it's from battle or card effect, it special summons a Subterror from grave.
I mean...
From deck.
Yeah. Don't forget it has the Aaron effect.
And it also has the Aaron effect, where if you have a face-up Subterror while it's on the field, after the damage calc, when it attacks...
Well, no. Before the damage step.
Before the damage step, my bad. Yeah. When it attacks, it basically shuffles the monster it battles back into the deck. So, that's a really good effect.
And adding on to that, it can be any other Subterror. It doesn't have to be a Behemoth. It can be Archer and Nemesis Warrior together.
On the field.
Yeah.
And as long as there's another Subterror on the field, you get Archer's effect.
Yeah, so he says it's tier... I mean, I agree with it being tier 2, but I honestly think I believe it could go tier 1.
It could go tier 1 if someone finds the way to do it.
I think it's possible.
But I don't think Prediction Princess Subterror is tier 1.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to wait till Raging Tempest.
Yeah. Raging Tempest will probably set it above the bar, depending on what Konami gives it.
That'll probably that'll be the make it or break it for both Subterrors and Spirals.
Yep.
I will say really quickly that Konami in the past, with every set that has a green back cover, like Duelist Alliance, some of the other sets that were also green had also Duelist in the name, but I speak of Duelist Alliance because that one had Dante, for example, and some other Tellarknight cards, and some other themes here and there. Shadal's also. But if it has a green cover, a lot of those cards are going to be worth a lot of money or will always be used. You look at Dante's, Burning Abyss is still a thing, and that's why we're going to be talking about some of the money cards, the secret rares, because those cards will hold value, and if you get them, either trade them in for cash or hold on to them. But basically, because Invasion of Vengeance had a green cover, It's rumored that it's a money set. All the things in it will hold their value or they have money, which is why we're going to talk about some of the cards that are really high, that are high priced, such as...
Totally awesome.
Oh, man, I knew you were going to say that. Go for it.
Totally awesome. Rank 2 Aqua.
Yep.
Requires 2 level 2 Aqua type monsters to make it. Its first effect is to detach 1 material, special summon a frog from deck. That effect is only good
but you can do it during both players' standby phases.
Yes, which is great, but it's only useful in frog decks. Its second effect, however, is basically when your opponent activates any effect, whether it's spell, trap, or monster, discard an Aqua type monster from your hand, negate and destroy.
Well, hand or field.
Hand or field, my bad.
So you could actually send itself.
You could send itself to negate. And this is without any materials attached. It's just its regular effect.
Yeah.
That's why it is so abusable. For example, the hero version of using Bahamut Shark to bring it out, it's abusable. Because you just have it on the field, and then you can just get rid of itself and negate. And then you can use Bahamut Shark's effect to bring out another one.
Yeah. And also what's nice is there's builds where you can play Ultimate Zulkin. Because... if you have Tree Toad out, or not Tree Toad, it's Totally Awesome.
Totally Awesome.
Yeah, totally awesome. If you have Totally Awesome and you negate something and you set it to your side of the field, and you have Zulkin on the field, you can essentially bring out a Crystal Wing on your opponent's turn.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Moving on to Totally Awesome's third effect, after it negates and destroys whatever it is, you basically take control of it and set it on your field, whether it's a monster, spell, or trap. Now that's just broken.
Yeah. On top of that,
I'll
go for it.
It's fine if it just negates and destroys. That's a Crystal Wing. Once per turn. Okay, fine. But to take in the ability of Soup Sams, where you take your opponent's cards from
it's a
them.
Susanoo, yeah.
That's fucked up.
It's great. Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had 2.
I mean, it's a good card. They're, as of right now, as we're filming this it's about
70 apiece.
Yeah, so
that's
a pricey card.
During the sneak peek, they were 85 apiece.
And they might drop, but I would not expect them to go below 50.
I don't expect them to go below 50 at all.
Yeah.
They will hold their value for a long time.
Yep.
If you have one, consider yourself lucky. If you have a playset, fuck you.
Well, I don't know if I say that, but I hope the money was worth it, though.
I
hope
fuck
all that money
you guys.
All right, well.
Anyway.
Well, don't forget about the last effect. There's one more.
Yeah, you do that one.
Okay. Well, yeah, the last effect is what is it?
When it's sent to the grave.
If it's sent to the graveyard, you can put a water monster, or no.
You could special summon a water monster from your grave.
No. I think it's a water monster to your hand.
Yeah, you can add a water monster from your grave to your hand.
Yeah. So it's not too bad.
Pretty much broken.
It's really good.
Moving on to Dimensional Barrier, the second biggest money card in the set.
Yeah, that's about
a normal trap
$60.
card going for about $60, $70 as well.
Yeah.
Its main effect is you activate it during either player's turn, and you call a type of monster. Xyz, Synchro, Fusion, Ritual. Any of those 4.
Or Pendulum.
Yeah, those 5. My bad. And they can't be summoned at all during the rest of the turn.
And I think their effects are negated, too.
And their effects are negated.
It's essentially a better...
Lose a turn.
No. It's like a better Grisaille Prison, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Oh, yeah. I mean... I know the card. I don't know if you're pronouncing it right.
Yeah, in a way, it's similar. It's similar.
It is similar.
Yeah.
But that card is amazing, and...
It'll be a great side card. In fact, it could even be main decked. I could see it being main decked.
Yeah, I would main deck it.
Yeah.
I would main deck
that's a fantastic
2.
card,
I would not play 3 of it, though.
No, 2's solid, though. That sounds good.
2 is very solid, because 3 is a bit much. It'll break.
But yeah, that's another really good card.
The next big card is Starving Venom Dragon, which any fusion-based, or even any deck that runs dark monsters can use.
I mean, it's really easy to make. Yeah, 2 dark monsters.
Well, they have to be on the field.
Yeah.
That is the requirement. There have to be 2 dark monsters. You can Dragon's Mirror it.
Yeah, yeah. It is a Dragon's Mirror target.
You can Dragon's Mirror it, but it has to be 2 dark monsters on your field.
Yeah, non-tokens.
Non-tokens.
Yeah.
So, Fluffle players, you've got it.
Yeah, Fluffles could make it.
Lunalights, you've got it. Dark Worlds, if you ever decide to fucking come back with a random crazy way, you can abuse the shit out of it and you can fuck everyone over. And when all of the support comes with Fusion Enforcers, Predaplant players, like me, will have it.
Yeah, we'll have to do a deck profile for that sometime when we get
I'm gonna need all the support first.
Yeah.
There are only 3 cards out for that fucker right now. It is barely a deck.
I mean, it's coming along though.
It's coming along. When we get all that support, it'll be amazing. But until then, it is literally shit on a stick. But let's get into the effect. It's a level 8 Dark Dragon. Okay? Its effect is when it is fusion summoned. Oh god, why am I forgetting?
You target a special monster your opponent controls.
Yes, when it's fusion summoned, you target a special summon monster your opponent controls and gain the attack and defense of that monster for the rest of that turn.
And it starts out with 28, so
basically, you can bring it out.
Yeah.
And then let's say your opponent has a 3k beat stick that was special summoned. You gain that 3k over your 28, making it 58.
So that's pretty good.
Next effect.
And this is
Once per turn, target 1 special summon monster level 5 or higher that your opponent controls. The name and effect of the monster you control, Starving Venom, becomes the name and the effect of the opponent's monster.
It's really good.
That is a great effect.
You'll have to see where that goes. TCGs, that could be really fun in the TCG.
Oh, I'm assuming they're already having a blast with that, and they've probably already got Fusion Enforcers already.
No, TCG, not OCG.
You said...
No, I said TCG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got confused. Yeah, a lot of people are going to have fun with that in the TCG. Me, I'm going to try and... I'm putting in my Shiranuis. I've got 2 targets for Dragon's Mirror, and that's Zombie Ruler and Unizombie. I'm going to banish those 2 using Dragon's Mirror while they're on the field and bring it out.
Then you get the benefits of, like, banishing...
Well, no. I don't get any benefits this way because Zombie Ruler and Unizombie don't have any banish effects.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Only Shiranuis get banish effects, and they're all fucking fire.
Oh well.
Why'd you make them fire, Konami? Why? They're zombies. I actually do understand. But anyway, there's one more secret rare that is more expensive than Starving Venom, and that is the level 1 Fusion Metal Foes.
Oh, yeah, the Metal Foes.
I don't even really know what it does.
Well, essentially, during your opponent's turn, you take a monster they have, and it's treated as an equip. And that's a quick effect. So your opponent does something, oh, well, I'm just going to steal it, and I'll gain defense from it. And the main reason it's so good is because you can fuse with it for a Metal Foe monster. So that's why it's really good. It's about
20 bucks.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Not too much there. Metal Foes might become... I mean, they will be tier 1. I feel like they could be. Maybe tier 2, but they're definitely going to be up there.
The other 2 secret rares are not that memorable.
Well,
one of them is Nemesis Archer, Subterra Nemesis Archer.
Yeah, that's a secret.
And she's only good for Subterra players, and I don't really see Subterras going that far at the moment. At the moment, as I've already said, tier 2 at the most. And the last one is the level 10 or 11 Machine Synchro Dragon. It's a 9?
The Vermilion Machine?
Yeah, that.
I forget what it's called, but I know it's Vermilion something.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
It's a 9 Synchro that's good for machines, but it's not that great of an effect.
Yeah.
it's kind of a waste of a synchro, in my opinion.
Let's see. Vermilion, the Metal Foe, Fusion Dragon, Nemesis Archer, totally awesome, Dimension Barrier. That's 6. There's 2 more secret rares.
What else is there?
I'm trying to remember the other 6. Those are the big cards, though, pretty much.
Yeah, those are the ones that are memorable.
Other things that'll be...
Ones that'll have an impact for the most part.
Other things you'll probably want to hold on to or sell is Crystons. They're getting a crap ton of more support. They could be tier 1.
They can definitely be tier 1. Think Psyframe, but better.
Yeah.
Another thing you should hold on to is the newest pot card.
Yeah, the pot of acquisitiveness.
Or whatever it is actually called.
But,
the reason you should hold on to it is it's a quick effect spell card that basically just shuffles 3 banished cards back to the deck. 3 banished monsters back to the deck, and then you draw 1. It's a +1, and you get to recycle. And it's a quick effect. It's the only quick effect pot card.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's right. Yeah. There's probably so there's other really good cards in the set we just can't really think of right now.
You could go for Fairy Tales. We don't really know where that's gonna go, but you could hold on to those Fairy Tales.
Fairy Tales, yeah, those are short prints, so those are hard to pull.
He has 1. No, he has 2.
Yeah, no, I have 2.
He got them off me.
Yeah. But you got the Starving Venom off me. So,
I got the Starving Venom, which I needed.
Yeah. I think it's about it for now. All right, guys. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching.
We'll come back to you with another discussion sometime soon.
Yep.
We don't actually know when that is, but keep posted. We'll let you know.
Yep. Anyway, guys. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to
this is the Scarlight Squad signing out with Jules.
Yep. Rating Snail. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.